Gentlemen, building and maintaining a powerful physique is crucial to developing your masculine aura and provides nearly unlimited benefits to your health, mental well-being, professional career, and your dating life. If you have any goals in your life, I don't care if they're around making money, advancing your career, or dating beautiful women, this is where you start. Here's why it's so important. As a man, you need to project a strong, powerful, masculine aura. And in order to do that, you need to be strong. If you look weak and frail, you will not project strength and vitality, and people will be less likely to take you seriously. Think about it. When you're in great shape, it communicates important things about you. First of all, it shows that you have self-respect. It shows that you are self-disciplined and that you can take care of yourself. You will find that men immediately give you more respect up front, and they are likely to assume that you are successful in other areas of your life as well. It can open new opportunities and help with business deals. Women also place a high importance on a man's fitness. In fact, I would say it is more important to women that a man be in shape than it is to men that a woman be in shape. Think about it. Women with good genetics can still look pretty sexy and have nice curves even if she never works out. But the reverse is simply not true. A man who does not work out is not going to look strong, and therefore he's not going to look masculine. That's going to be a lot less attractive. The reason this is so important to women is that she wants to feel safe and protected with her man. And sexually, she wants to feel like she can surrender into the man's power. Strength is a very masculine trait. A woman wants to look up to the man that she's with, and if she feels she is similarly strong, physically, mentally, or emotionally, she'll be turned off by this. I had to add this in because it's so important. I hear a lot of guys telling me, and I'm sure a lot of you in the comments will say something like, girls only want a guy with money. Bullshit, okay? Women do not want a guy with money. Women like money, and they will settle for a guy with money, but that's not really what they want. Women want a man who makes them feel a certain way. And yes, they would like that to include the whole package of him having his career and finances settled, but that is not the most important thing to him. In my life, I have had money and I have not had money, and to be completely honest with you, my results with women were more or less the same in both scenarios. Because it's not based on that, it's based on how you make them feel. And so developing your fitness and other aspects are a huge priority to help you get this handled in your life. And honestly, when you have a lot of money, it can actually create some problems because you're going to be tempted to lead with that when you interact with women. And when you do so, that often brings out a different energy in them, and they become attracted to that rather than being interested to know who you are as a person and to get to know you. So you want to be really careful, even if you have a lot of financial resources, that you're not leading interactions with that, because that can completely change the energy that you receive from a woman. Now, having a great physique in of itself is not going to solve all your dating challenges. It is not enough to simply have a good body. You also have to have good social charisma. You have to understand women and be comfortable around them. You have to be able to carry yourself and to display status. But it's a great start, and it's something that you can achieve right now over the next 6 to 12 months that will give you a huge leg up in all of your interactions. And furthermore, an attractive man, and quite frankly, a good man, is one who is a little bit dangerous. One who has the capacity for violence. What does that mean? It means that in addition to working on your physique and your strength, you should also know how to fight. You should join a Muay Thai gym or a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym and get some basic fighting skills under your belt so that if you ever were in a situation where you need to defend yourself, you would be able to do so. This doesn't mean that you are a violent person or that you engage in violence. It means that you have the capacity to be if the situation needed it. This is very attractive to women, and quite frankly, this is super important as a man, because if you have no skill whatsoever in terms of handling yourself in a potential combat situation, you're always going to walk around with a little bit of a scared look in your face because you have no experience and you wouldn't know what to do if that situation came up. Before I go any further, I just want to clarify that this video is not about getting in shape in order to get women. This video is about getting in shape because it will make you feel more masculine. It'll make you feel better as a man. However, it also happens to be very attractive to women, and that's what my whole channel is about. We're looking for intersections of things you can do to better yourself as a man so you feel better internally, and it just so happens that almost all of those things are naturally going to make you more magnetic with women as well. The irony is that when you live your life as if you do not need a woman and you are very autonomous and independent, women actually find this irresistible, and you will have plenty of beautiful women available to you all the time. Now, to start seeing positive results from your fitness in your interactions with women and with men, you don't need to be some crazy athlete. If you can get down to under 20% body fat, this is when you will start looking athletic and reasonably lean, and you will start to see how people treat you differently. And this is a very reasonable time commitment for most people. Under 20% body fat already puts you in the top 20% of men for body composition. Sounds crazy, right? But only 20% of men have a body fat of 20% or less. And if you can get to 15% body fat, where you start to see your abs and you're really starting to look lean, only 5% of men are at that body fat percentage or better. You can do this in about 3 to 5 hours per week combined with eating healthy. It's really not that complicated. This is easily achievable for most men, and you will find that your dating and business life improve significantly when you pass this milestone. Now, if you can take this a bit further, you will see even better results. At below 15% body fat, this is when your abs become visible and you start to look somewhat ripped. If you can achieve this, you are in the top 5% of all men physique-wise, and your results and the amount of attention you get from both men and women will skyrocket. Better yet, fitness is one of the simplest and least time-consuming activities in the big set of traits that we want to develop as a man. This is achievable for most people in a 3 to 5 hour commitment for over 6 to 12 months. You can get in excellent shape. You can make huge progress in this time frame. So why do so few people do it? It's because a lot of you haven't connected the benefit of getting in great shape. Some of you have never been in great shape, so you don't even know what it's like or what to expect. But if you do this, you will see such a huge return on your time and effort. It's much easier than, for example, becoming a millionaire. Yet there are a higher percentage of people are millionaires than guys with a six-pack. Most of you are lazy and don't want to put the time in. And if you can't do this, how are you ever going to start and grow a business that earns significant income? If you don't have the self-discipline to commit 3 to 5 hours to yourself, how are you going to put the time in to build a business that takes dramatically more time? I didn't always realize this, but once I did, I made fitness my top priority in terms of what I work on in my life, and it's the foundation of my men's program. And if that's still not enough of a reason for you, if you have an even higher body fat percentage, like 25-30% or more, you could be losing as much as 1 inch off the length of your penis. So losing weight can actually help make your dick look larger. I'll cover fitness in greater detail in another video. For now, my goal is to encourage you to get started and start making fitness a priority. Here's a high-level approach of what you need to do. Number 1, strength training. You need to lift weights. Men should look strong, and this is the most critical component of your fitness program. You need to be lifting weights 3 to 5 times per week. 3 is a great start, and building up to 5 is going to be even better with a full body split so that different parts of the body have chances to rest. You want to be doing sessions that are about 45 minutes to 1 hour long. Strength training not only helps you become stronger, but it's also super effective at helping you lose body fat as well. Number 2, walking. If you don't already have a walking habit, start this habit. You want to walk at least 7,000 steps per day, aiming for 7,000 to 10,000. For most people, this is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 60 minutes of walking per day. Go outside, get some sunshine, get your steps in, listen to something educational while you're walking, make that time valuable. This is huge for just weight loss, and it actually can be an effective replacement for high intensity cardio. I used to do a lot of high intensity cardio and I don't anymore, not because I don't enjoy it or I'm not capable of it, but just in terms of the goals of having a nice physique, it just isn't necessary. Lifting and walking is going to be more effective, and it's going to cause fewer hunger spikes. And 3, you need to eat a clean, high protein diet. So this is going to consist of eating about 0.7 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So for example, I weigh 205 pounds, so I'm looking to eat between 150 and 200 grams of protein per day. In addition, try to limit carbs to about 1 gram per pound of body weight per day. So for me, I'm looking to keep my carbs in the range of about 200. I find that this supports my energy levels while not being too high to actually put on and maintain extra weight. The rest of the calories are going to come from fat, but if you do these 2 things, you'll find that you don't really need to count it too much. If you're eating this quantity of protein, you'll find that you become full relatively quickly, and it's pretty difficult to overeat. And of course, if you work with me personally, you'll have access to my detailed fitness program, which explains exactly what to do each day, which lifts to do, how much, how to rest, how to eat, etc. That's it for today. If you want to skyrocket your success with fitness and with women, go ahead and fill out the application and book a call with me, and we'll see if working together is right for you. See you in the next video.